Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3, where our clerical crew have arrived in Rivington. And, well, there's 7,000,001 things to do around here, so let's try and get some of them done if we can.
Donations?
I'll make a donation. What do you need?
Food, sundries, gold. These poor refugee sods need all the help they can get.
I can heal folk if that's any use.
These folks' empty bellies and purses need healing more than anything, priest.
Well, here's some gold then.
Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated.
Wonderful. Lae'zel disapproved of that, but she's also inspired by it. Fistpool?
If you want to chat, talk to Nesta. I like my personal space.
Understandable. Have a good day. What we got further around? More refugees, perhaps? Some guys not wearing many clothes?
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Gonna bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
One of us is doing well.
Fist Rowan.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate?
I've passed through, but I'm a Waterdeep man at heart.
A word of advice, then. You might not get as warm a welcome as in days gone by. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous.
Is there anything I can do to ease these people's burden?
I've been asking myself the same question. I wouldn't be the first to interfere. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldarians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget.
Well, that seems violent. Supposed to keep the peace, not stoke the fire.
What peace? If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before long. People here have gone soft, living behind the city walls, forgotten what it's like to live one day from destruction. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies, remind them how much worse things could be. What do you say?
This has taken a turn. They're innocent people, you can't just kill them.
Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
Yeah. Oh.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
What a weirdo.
So, Orin's a shapeshifter.
Touch and go.
That should make things interesting.
Calls.
Yeah,
The cult
it
has
should.
sealed every road between Baldur's Gate and Eltergard.
Toad Breath. I don't think we'll speak to Toad Breath.
I had it easy compared to the rest of you.
Bex and Danis made it. And Zoru. Hello, Zoru.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
Well, you made it. How are you holding up?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Very well. Danis?
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
Yay. They look happy.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
It's wonderful to see you two back together.
Credit where it's due. Bex, this is the one who helped me and the others escape.
This isn't the first time you've helped us. Saved our lives, really. Why?
I mean, I want to say it was for the experience, but it was the right thing to do.
How lucky we are to have met you. I believe you're the noblest person I've ever known.
Hey?
You are. And we'll never forget it. Never, ever. Here. Take these for the road. It's the least I can do.
Thanks, Bex. What have we just taken for the road? It's hard to say. If it's something in my inventory, then it's lost amongst a pile of other things. Sort by latest. Nope. I don't know. Maybe it was a bit of coin. It's hard to say. What else we got around? A few more thieves. They're all chilling.
So many more could have survived if
We've got Gronch.
I...
Hello, Gronch.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
Well, I'm well versed in healing rites. Allow me to take a look.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
It's barely a scratch. What's the idea?
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Very well. We won't interfere with that. Talking about these lads. The Bright brothers.
Don't know how we're going to get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hid him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
It might work. Well, you lot take care. Is there anything else we can really do around here right now? Can we stroll in here?
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
What kind of things have people donated?
Food, sundries, toys even. What would you expect for people who've lost everything? Now are you going to clear off or not?
We could make another donation, perhaps.
Guess you're not all bad. Give it here and I'll make sure it's kept safely with the other donations.
I would like to take him into the barn myself. We got 14 to 17 on the bonus. That still might not be enough with a roll of 4. Oh, jeez. Guidance lets me down. There we go. That's more like it.
Well, if you must, I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're going to do it, hurry up.
I'm just being nosy. Anyway, I've already donated one, so let's have a look. Got another fist. Got a bunch of food. All sorts of fun stuff in here. More crates over this way. Traps.
One always has to be on the alert.
And a level up, but traps. Bonus of 7 to 10. Yeah, we go.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
Who's that rummaging around in there? Show yourself!
It's only me.
You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest.
We can do that. There are a load of toy bears rigged to explode, but we disarm them.
What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives?
Why would we plant the explosives just to disarm them? We just want to find who's responsible. Now, because it's Karlach for some reason, we don't have a lot of bonuses. Thankfully, she is persuasive when she wants to be.
All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Will do, friend. So we could do our level ups right now. But Lae'zel is only 119 off a level up herself. And we've probably not got any punch ups in the immediate future, so we don't need to level up right now. Let's go for a stroll, see what else is going on. Dead chickens?
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had?
Mushed fruit?
Oh, the big one.
We'll take the eggs.
God. I can practically smell it.
What's happened here, guys?
Shut it. We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Okay. I'm not terribly fussed about scraps.
Take the wood from the cart too.
I'll take that egg bit.
That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else. Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Seems that it's real tough times for everyone.
As desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
And we've got a dirt mound. What else we got back that way? Possibly something? I want to clear the whole mini-map of the Fog of War, if we can. But is there anything else up that way? Yeah, let's carry on in the direction we were going, actually. Because I don't think there's much more here before we run into a cliff face. Olma, the Gur leader. And Gandrel. Vampires.
To marshal all their strength against us. I do not like our chances.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You join us as we honor our fallen dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Trasinetra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
And what do you want with Astarion?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Yeah, Astarion is free now.
Free? Not while his master still lives. But he has, perhaps, earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be sure, Astarion?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
You owe them revenge, Astarion. If nothing else, you owe them that.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Excellent. So we've got a quest. I mean, it's more confirmation of the quest that we already had, which is that we're going to go and defeat Astarion's former master.
Do not stand here and wait. Cazador must be destroyed.
Alright, we're going. I just wanted to check there's nothing else over here. And it looks like there isn't. Good. So down we go. Now we double back a bit and try and clear some of this fog. We've got an old rusty door. Oh. Not sure what happened there, but we all cowered briefly. It did sound like some weird noises. So let's head on in and see what's what. It's a windmill. We know how windmills work. You press the brake lever. And now Lae'zel has leveled up. So let's take care of that. What does Gale get? Oh yeah, everyone gets Divine Intervention. And he's gained a cantrip as well. I do generally like Toll the Dead. I think it's going to be the same for everyone. Just Divine Intervention, which can be used once per character. And then cantrips. Don't think we need guidance on anyone else, but don't think we need any of the other cantrips, so why not? Although, really, yeah, Lae'zel's the one who should have guidance, because she's always in the party, but then Gale's already got it, so let's see. Maybe Thaumaturgy, just in case. And the odd chance that Astarion happens to be the one who's engaged by someone in conversation, and there's an intimidation check. Now, Divine Intervention, one of the things that will let you do is create a weapon. Is it worth using that to create a weapon for Lae'zel? Probably not. We're probably going to find any decent weapons we need in Act 3. Maybe between episodes I will look up the weapon and see what's going on. But also there's a Mind Flayer down here.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a Mind Flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
Doesn't feel very fortunate.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power.
That's a bit messed up.
You did before.
Wakey wakey, friend.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry.
Was it you I heard screaming when I entered the windmill?
My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength.
We could probably fetch you a corpse, freshly killed, brain intact.
I shall be here, waiting for your return.
Curtail your sympathy. We wish to destroy the Elder Brain, not nourish its thralls.
But if we destroy the Elder Brain, then it won't be one of its thralls anymore, will it? So, yeah. So, kill a humanoid and pick up the body. I'm sure we'll get the opportunity to do that sooner or later. And what's going on further down here?
Do me a favour. Box my ears in. I can't listen to any more whining about missing letters.
Missing letters?
Do not, under any circumstances, employ Sword Course couriers. Their service is appalling.
I'll bear that in mind.
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
So letters have been going missing. That's something to bear in mind. Sounds like a side quest in the making. A circus poster.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
I don't know if I want to see Dribbles the Clown, to be honest. They sound awful. Ooh, what's going on here then?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
I hate that guy.
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Does no one we meet ever get along?
Not if they're trying to help themselves to other people's property. I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
I mean, he might have a point, I suppose, if he does own the place. But the gods do study our deeds during crises, and now is a bad time to be uncharitable.
Excuse me? I'm exceedingly charitable. Ask anyone in this wretched town. It's one thing to donate extremely generously to those less fortunate than oneself, and quite another to give away one's entire house. I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
Let them stay. A nearby church might give you coin for the trouble. Charity can pay. Seems like something that might work for him.
The clergy poking around my business at my home. No, it's fine. I'd rather these mongrels stay if that's the choice.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The guild?
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Or what?
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
Yeah, I killed an avatar of Merkel recently. I think I can handle you.
You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Toodaloo. Now, let's see what's going on in this house. In this home that may also be a business.
At least we'll have some peace now. Not
quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
You are quite welcome, friend.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Wonderful.
Thank the gods. I was sure to be a victim.
Now. Oh yeah, it does seem like a workshop of some sort in here.
There's still decent folk about.
And a hatch. A locked hatch, no less.
I don't think this is strictly legal.
Easily cracked. Traps? Well, this seems fun. Arthur's basement. Why would it be full of traps? Okay, that's that tripwire out of the way. Any more?
Nasty surprise.
Oh,
Caution
Jesus.
is warranted here.
Okay, there's a lot going on in here. Rigged fireworks. Tripwires. Yeah, this place does indeed seem pretty dangerous. What's all this leading to?
Trap. This place is
Another
more
trap.
dangerous than I thought.
Let's see. And a chest that's also trapped. An unfinished toy. A toy? Explosives and toys? Now what's in this locked chest? Tricky roll. But not too tricky for us. Bunch of gold. And a blackmail letter. Package waiting for you at Philogers. Better not be late again. Pick it up, put it in the teddy bears, make the donation.
Planting explosives in toys. Is Arthur intent on maiming children?
Interesting. So we've got a
Toys from the
lead.
barn.
Instructions for donation. I'll take them as well. Gifts for refugees only. Please distribute. So it's very much
Trap. This place is more
planned to
dangerous than I
harm the
thought.
refugees. And a box of Oddfire fireworks. I didn't mean to pick that up, necessarily. But, oh, it can just be thrown at people. And deal a buttload of fire damage. That's kind of cool. Does take us close to our weight limit, though, so... We can't give it to Lae'zel. Karlach, you can hold on to fireworks. Probably going to speak to Arthur about this. You should probably also tell Ben to
Brave girl.
keep
I
everyone
don't
out of the
like being
basement.
cooped up inside, but it's what's best for Cinta. I'll make sure she knows you had a hand in it.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
Cool. Okay. We don't need to warn them about the basement, it seems. Now, where did Arthur go? Is he still around? No sign of him, it seems. But I guess we can at least go back to the Manet, perhaps, and let him know what's gone on. What does the quest say? It does say we should see what he has to say for himself. But he doesn't seem to be on the map anywhere. I've not done all of the quests in Act 3 before. There's quite a few I've missed, in fact. But I generally remember Arthur just standing outside his own house. And that doesn't seem to be the case this time. So I'm not sure what the next play is. So I guess we just continue to explore and go about our business. We'll leave the circus for now. We'll come back for that at some point. We'll leave the smithy also. I want to just clear out the map a bit more. Giant metal monsters guarding checkpoints. That sounds fun. And then over here we've got the cliff edge again.
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Ah, so the earthquakes are the Elder Brain's fault. That's not a huge surprise. And a little cave entrance. We can explore a cave, I suppose. Small footprints heading into this cave. Ah, yes.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Gnomes. And the boss. It's Nichols and Philomene. We know these people.
Quantity's just right.
I'm glad to see you up and about, Philomene.
Huh? You look different when you're not trying to talk someone down from igniting a barrel of rune powder. Chuck your questions at Wulbren. That's his job. I can make time for chatter after you know what's what.
Oh yeah, you're the rune barrel one. I thought you were Thulla. But there's Thulla.
You're here. Good luck. This damn city's more treacherous than the Underdark.
Well, it's all our old friends. Nichols. Barely spoke to Nichols before. But that's fine. And then there he is. Oh, there's Barkus.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
Gortash is a dead man. We're taking him down.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
You sound pretty pissed off. I put a lot of the blame on Gortash, to be honest.
A tyrant's nothing without lackeys. And the Gondians are the perfect lackeys. Dangerously intelligent, pathetically submissive. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
You can be quite eloquent when you want to, can't you, Wulbren? What was the plan?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A rune powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking.
There we go. There's prick Wulbren again. Barkus does have a point though. It does sound a little bit like mass murder.
It's liberation. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
Gortash is the enemy, not the Gondians. I will find another way.
There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here, and you will, we can talk.
Fuck you, Wulbren. Hey, Barkus.
A rune powder bomb? Huh. What the devil has he become?
A terrorist, really?
The Wulbren I know. The one who skipped rocks with me in the Underdark. He's still in there. I know it. But his hate for the Gondians has blinded him. He believes they work for the Absolute willingly. But it's not true. I'm sure of it. Something is wrong. Very wrong. You did well refusing Wulbren's proposition, but I fear he'll find some fool who'll plant his bomb. The Gondians deserve a chance to plead their case before being blown to pieces. Please, find out what's going on.
That is the plan. I'll speak to them, Barkus.
That's all I ask. Questions first, violence later. And only if absolutely necessary.
Wonderful. That sounds fair enough to us. Now, what's up this ladder?
No keyhole. Some other mechanism is keeping this locked.
Stuff that we can't access. Very well. We will return the way we came. Now, what else have we got going on around here? Path goes down further. Bloodstains. Platforms up there. But we won't worry about them for now. We'll just continue on. And we find a nice beach. Seems like the sort of place where you'd put a dirt mound. I don't remember that from previous playthroughs. It just seemed appropriate. Scroll of Hold Monster. Ooh. That could be strong. We've got some sort of path leading where exactly? There's another cave. Is this the same cave or a different one? It looks like, what, bloody footprints? Leading out of the cave? Maybe down here? Maybe we'll come back to this cave. And we'll just keep strolling for now. Looks like this whole area is a bit bigger than I thought it was. Or remembered it was. Because we've got a whole other place over here. And then the wreckage of a ship. With a chest on it. What's that glittering prize? The Necklace of Elemental Augmentation. I feel like we've already got that necklace, so a second copy of it. I guess they realised it was a pretty damn useful necklace and they wanted you to have more than one chance to get it. And then here we have some sort of statue. People leaving offerings of fish in front of it. Maybe it's Umberlee, the goddess of the sea. Hard to tell. It's a bit knackered.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Let's all move away from the traps, please. Fresh corpse? Now, when you say fresh corpse, do you mean we could pick up said corpse and take it back to our friend? No, it's too heavy, apparently.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Now, can we deal with these blast mines? Tricky roll. Probably haven't got it done with 2 6s. No. Oh well. At the very least, I think we've cleared the rest of them.
Fine.
Or at least most of them. Maybe we're better off just backing off and triggering them the old-fashioned way. Where was that mine? I'm not seeing any more mines. Maybe we perceived them, but they've already exploded. Yeah, seems like we're alright. Now, what about you? Dying Stonelord Thug.
Come to finish the job.
Accusing innocent passers-by is an interesting survival strategy.
No one's innocent round here. Maybe you're better than most. By the gods, it hurts. Help me, please.
Well, we could try and heal you, for sure.
No. It's too late for that. No potion or spell can fix this. Get this blade out of me. Use it. Kill me. Kill me now.
There's something strange about the man dying before your eyes. Though in agony, he seems to be enjoying this.
Ah. Why are you so eager to die? What's going on here?
If you had your guts falling out, you'd be eager too.
At least let me try healing you.
I serve you death on a plate, and still you refuse to eat.
Yep.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming, knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He will not leave you bloodless for long. He will twitch you by the sinews, a puppet jerking and jabbing at his command. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
God, he's such a weirdo, Orion.
Toys with us like a tress him with a pigeon. But to what end?
Another fresh corpse. Presumably also one that we can't pick up because it's too heavy. Yeah. So I'm not sure how we're supposed to feed a mind flayer if all these corpses are too heavy.
Trap.
No.
This place is more dangerous than
Aha.
I thought.
This fresh corpse can be picked up because it's either a gnome or a mind flayer. Let's see. A gnome or a goblin, I should say. I got distracted by the word mind flayer. We can also loot it now that we're carrying it. But we can't do anything else. We can't, like, pass it to anyone else on the team. But now that we've got it, we don't want to be strolling around super slow forever. So let's pop back and deal with this. Hello, friend. Bought you a corpse.
You return. Will you aid me? We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength.
Here we go.
Yes, that will do nicely. And as you have aided me, so I shall aid you.
You feel its presence gently probing the palace of your mind. As it finds a mostly vacant spot, power and knowledge flood your brain, unlocking a new secret.
Cool.
Now leave. I will feed alone.
Wonderful. So we've finished the quest. What reward have we actually received for that? Let's see. Is it something that's now showing up in our list of abilities? I'm not sure, because we've got quite a lot of things going on in this list. So I don't know if it would be there or not. Maybe I'll have to just look it up, because although we've got a tadpole. Did it give us a tadpole? Yeah, he was poking around our brain. He found a free spot. We do have a couple of free spots around the edge. Grab ourselves a mind blast. Now, there don't seem to be many waypoints around. Unless we've just missed them by going the wrong way multiple times. But now that we are on the path of going down, let's carry on going down just because it's the route we were taking. I'd like to finish it off. There might well be a rumble down here that we can get into, and that could be a fun way to end the day. Well, end the episode, I should say. We've got short rests available, so we're not ending the day anytime soon. I'm fairly sure we're not going to run into orange shape-shifting again. If I remember rightly, you'll run into her twice. There's about 5, maybe, characters that she can be.
I venture forth.
And she will be the first 2 of them that you meet. And we've met 2 now. So we're not going to see Orin again. And the other characters that we meet, that could be her, are just actually going to be themselves. Maybe on one of our other playthroughs we'll run into Orin in some different guises. Recent corpse. I like the way his portrait is also dead. That might well be the Stone Lord thug that Orin was playing the role of. She might have cut his head off over here and then taken on his form. But who's the Stone Lord anyway?
If you like. I'd swear I saw that ship docked at Moonrise Towers.
Really? We don't want that hanging around then. If we've got a Moonrise ship over here.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these arses. The guild will sprinkle you with gold.
So we've got a choice, the guild or the Stone Lord. I mean, given as we're apparently Astarion, we could go for some spoils, we're in.
You picked the wrong side, cock.
Slice them! Slice them now!
All you had to do was ask first. Stone Lord guy and Astarion would have agreed. We're just happy to have a punch up. Really? Now, this seems like a prime opportunity for some Core Lightning. And Destructive Wrath. Blamos. Yeah, they got ruined. It's not their day. Lizelle. Big bounce. Smack that guy. Yes. And then Gale, let's see. These guys are all just level 8s. And we got a bunch of friends on our side. Oh, that guy's level 9. Okay. I don't think we need to expend too many spell slots on this fight. But we could use some level 1 slots, I suppose. I don't want to keep getting asked about War God's Blessing, so let's use it. And then Astarion. Let's get you in here a bit. And let's see who you can reach with the old toll. Quite a few people. Now it's time for everyone else to have a go. You're summoning a wolf, are you, Fungalsby?
The guild owns this city.
So Farlin is an envoy of Nine Fingers. So Nine Fingers runs the guild, one supposes.
For the Stone Lord.
Ah, of course the action surges. Son of a gun. Jeez. That was a clever move though. Break the concentration of Karlach so she can't keep using Core Lightning. Nice. Get on your ass, losers. Eagle Heart. Interesting. You've just given a big heal to yourself and your friend. That sucks. I think we will just use another Core Light though, because yeah, it's still 3 hits. And there goes the wolf as well. Fantastic. Old Flake Eyes lives, but the other 2 that were over there, not so much. And then, yeah, we'll keep smacking this one. we'll step out of the acid, because that seems like a wise move. And then, let's see. We do now have Toll the Dead, don't we? I just can't see it, because even with 4 levels of bar, we've got a lot going on. Nice. Get told. This fight seems to be going pretty well for us. Now, Toll on these two. There goes old Flake Eyes, and we're just left with the Envoy of the Stone Lord. Throwing bombs. And Kylight's concentration's broken again. So yeah, this guy's boned, basically. Now cantrips will get the rest of the job done. Wonderful.
Did good, stranger. Someone had tried to slink away rather than get involved. They wouldn't earn the gratitude of the guild.
We could use some allies. Who did we just kill, though?
A new flavour of scum that's been muscling in on our business. Agents of the Stone Lord.
Never heard of him.
Lucky you. He's a newcomer to our delightful underworld. And he doesn't play nice with others.
What were his agents doing here?
We think the Stone Lord and his cronies are in league with the absolute cultists. This little operation here certainly suggests so. They were shifting something valuable by boat. But that something belongs to the guild now.
I deserve a little something for helping you.
Of course! The guild always rewards good work. Now scram!
Cool. Big sack of gold. We like this. Now, what is going on down here at this boat? We do want to investigate it, for sure. Looks like the rest of the crew are already looking around it. Storage. Tadpoles. And ship's manifest. The Stone Lord's goods. And then another chest up there. A bit of loot. We'll take it. But the main thing is tadpoles. So what are we even getting at this point? We've got 3 spots left. Absorb intellect. Why not? Fracture psyche. Or silent dominance. Yeah, we'll go for that. So we've only got 1 spot to go, and then we've got full illithid brain. Which is pretty cool. Maybe we'll get that last tadpole we need next time. But until then, thanks for watching, friends.